Hi, this is Tom of Commission Springboard, and today I wanted to show you a little bit about the new IMI tool that's being put out by the people who put out Commission Blueprint and Niche Blueprint. Steve and Tim, they're great guys and they put out good products. And I wanted to show you just some examples of how this new tool is used. It's really pretty remarkable, and it's going to be a great time saver for me. I'm going to show you a little example here with AdSense. If you want to build AdSense sites, and by the way, this tool can be used for to help you with AdSense, to help you with SEO, to find good e-commerce sites to put up, to find the right keywords for PPC. It's a keyword tool, but it works backwards from the way other keyword tools always have. This is something I've never seen before. And instead of you going out and searching and searching and searching and using all the keyword tools and trying to find certain keywords that do the things you wanted them to do, this tool just gives you the keywords straight out. You tell it the parameters that you want it to fit within, and it gives it to you. So for example, if we want to build an AdSense site, then what we want is a large search volume, because we want to have a lot of people coming to that site, seeing the ads, clicking on the ads, and that's how we make our money. So we need a large search volume. But we don't need a lot of competition, because we want to be on the first page of Google. We want our site to be seen by people. So it doesn't matter how many people search for that keyword that your site is going to be built around. If there's too much competition and you're not on the first page of Google, no one will ever see your site and come there to click on anything. So we want the number of competing pages to be small. So what I have right here is a little list of some parameters that we want to look at. We want the monthly search volume to be at least 15,000, and that will give us an adequate number of searches per day that should do pretty well with AdSense. We want the number of competing pages to be less than 50,000. And we also want the number of competing pages with the keyword in the title to be less than 10,000. Now, if I'm just doing something like SEO, those are the things right there that I would be looking at. And I'd want to build my site for my product or whatever using those kind of parameters maybe. But with AdSense, we also care about the AdWords that are going on the page. We want AdWords costs to be really high, because if the AdWords bids are really high, that means people are paying a lot for those ads, and that means we're going to make a lot from those ads when we have them on our site with AdSense. So we're going to say here that the AdWords high bid estimate, we want it to be bigger than $5. And if we were to do all this by hand, which we always have had to do in the past, this is the way we would have to do it. We would go to a keyword research tool. We would put in a seed keyword and something maybe that we're interested in our site being about. And it would give us a long list of keywords that are related, and we'd want to look at all those keywords. Now, we want the keywords that we choose to build our sites around to fit these parameters that you see on the screen. But the way we would do it is we would take our list, pick out one of the keywords in the list, and go to, and we'd see the search if we were, say, in the Google keyword tool. We would take that keyword and put it into Google and run a search, and the number of pages would show up there at the top of the search. And we would have to see, is this less than 50,000 or is it more than 50,000? Are we okay to keep it or not? Then we'd want to go and do a search for the in title, for the keywords in the title, and check then and see if is that less than 10,000. So you're having to do these checks and run these searches and so forth, and if it meets all of that just the way you want it to, then you can write it down and keep it, and then go to the next keyword and check it for all these things. And that takes a lot of time to go through, especially if you have a long list of keywords that you're trying to check. It can take a really large amount of time. So here's how we do it with this new tool with IMI. Here we are in the tool. We're first going to go down to monthly searches. We want it to be at least 15,000. We want the competing pages to be something less than 50,000. Now we're going to go over and get the keyword and title. We want that to be less than 10,000. Just put that in. We want the CPC to be at least $5. We want high prices. So now we've got the over on the left that I've blocked out, you can't see, are the list of all the keywords that fit all of those parameters. We're also going to go over here to the end to the domain match, and we want to find only those keywords that do not have a domain name that matches the keyword in the top 10 in Google. Maybe we can grab that ourselves, and that would be really good for SEO purposes. And what we now have is all the keywords in a list. We have pages of them that fit all of these parameters that we had decided on ahead of time. And when you're doing AdSense, these are the sorts of parameters you want. If you were doing PPC, you would want to find high search volumes. You would set that for a high amount, but you would want the cost per click to be really low. So you would set and find set a maximum cost per click for yourself and find really great keywords that would otherwise take you forever in searching and doing keyword tools and testing and tracking to find those keywords that are like that. We want high volume but low cost per click, and we can go after those right away and have a much better chance of success. If we want to do e-commerce sites, that would be similar to the ones we see here for AdSense, but we could find the kind of sites that already have physical products associated with them, because you want to sell some physical products and you would want to have a lot of volume, a lot of people searching for those physical products, and you'd also want to see sites out there that are already successful with those products, because that means you can be successful too. And this tool will show you that. It really does a lot of things. I can't begin to go over everything in a video, just don't have enough time. But it just does such a wide variety of things. So many aspects are built into it. The different columns can be changed to find other types of parameters that you would want to see. And the really great thing, the bonus that is coming with this tool, is that it's going to tell you when you find a keyword that you like and it meets all the parameters, all the criteria that you want. It's going to tell you whether that keyword might have a matching domain name that is ready in an auction that you could grab, or if it's a domain name that is expiring soon and you can jump right on it as soon as it expires. And you can pick up some of these domain names that match your keyword that they may have been already ranked. They may have several years of age on them, which is really good for SEO purposes and can get you on that first page of Google like you want to be without having to pay for it. So the tool does many things. When you go to the tool and look at the page itself, you'll see so many more things that it does, and I just really recommend that you take a really good look at it. I'm going to get it the moment it opens up on Thursday, and I think that this is going to be one of the major tools that are in my arsenal. It's going to save me so much time. It's just unbelievable, and I'm really just excited about it, and I can't wait to get my hands on it and start building some campaigns with these keywords that it's going to show me. So that's about it for a little example of IMI. I hope you can grab the tool and enjoy it, and we'll see you later.